You're not in Sweden, of course. I've just had a sauna. This is what my hair my hair looks like when I don't have a brush, hairbrush or whatever. Yeah, I figured as the last thing I do today, why not go live? So some Americans will be up and about in their day. So here at the start, it's just up to me, even though my brain is scrambled basically after a long day of the process as usual. Um, yeah, I have to come up with shit to just talk about right here so that people have time to join the stream. I become good at telling stories. I have my reoccurring like tones. Um, how do you say the syllables? How I put emphasis on them. It's just a pattern. Like my most recent ego is like talking like in prose. I've experienced such accelerated growth these last 2 weeks, especially. So I'm not even. I don't even have time to catch up with myself the way I speak. I'm surprised hearing the way I speak a lot of the time. Hey, I see two guys. Can you please like the stream? Can you please say hi? What's up in the chat? I think I'm gonna find somewhere to sit. Actually, I don't sit much. 3 people, please like, please hello, say hello. What's up in the stream? Oh, I'm tired, you guys. Hello, Tarzan in the making. What's up? That's a nice name. 2 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Let's make it a thing, this stream. I'm gonna start making more streams, you guys, even at times that fit different time zones better. It's just that the most recent ones I've done when I've been training, they're literally that I want to train at that time. And I'm like, I can actually go live at the same time. But I have so much, I am the 99th percentile extrovert, the most extrovert person in a room of 100 people. So I have a lot of output when I feel good. So I can just do so many lives. But I guess I should have some that are scheduled, like a few base ones. The scheduled ones I'm thinking I'll have at around this time so that people in different time zones can see it. But then I'll have all these spontaneous streams. Sauna, first one this week. I prioritize when the weather is so good, you know, I prioritize being out in the sun. It's nice to get in at least one sauna, but that's why I'm all like, Today was amazing, Tarzan in the making says. Did a flip from really high up and had my first tongue kiss. What an amazing day. Also, it was arm day. Wow. Wow, bro. You're ticking many boxes there. I'm jealous. Or, I mean, I'm not jealous. I had an amazing day myself. I can tell you about it. But what, wow. A flip really high, from really high up and had my first tongue kiss. Arm day also. Wow, bro. 3 major things there. I'm happy for you. I'm very happy for you. Sounds like an amazing day. And me, I got up and I had my client calls, or did I? You know, the days, I do so much in my days that all, and similar things that the days float together. But I guess, well, I tell you from when I remember. I was out in a little morning routine as I always am. And then I went shopping for my mother and myself. I bought her a bunch of things that I think she... I'm like coaching my family now. I become at that point, I'm so alpha that I will coach them, whether they like it or not. I will come home with a bunch of great whole foods for them and shit. I'm leaving this here now. You do whatever you want with it. But so I did that. Then I did a live here on YouTube when I did a close grip Larsen press. Hit a single of 110 kilos, which was good for my shape right now. I'm not happy with it as like, oh, that's a great number to be able to hit. But for me, on this day, it was a good goal like that. Then I went out and I went down to the sea. Thanks, man, you say, Tarzan and Megan. Yeah, you're welcome. If you have any other questions or anything, please come at me, bro. But I come down. I know I'm in this high state and this solar night shine mode. You know, I'm just shining. I talk to people everywhere. I get compliments and interactions. You know, the women are drooling, the men are admiring, and I'm not lying. I'm not full of myself. That's the thing. It's the first time in my life I experienced this so strongly. But when I go down to the, you know, lake, I know that I'm going to talk to someone. And then I actually meet this guy that I've met in the gym many times. and that we always have good conversations. And he's a jacked calisthenics guy, so his upper body is basically like mine, but he weighs like 8 kilos less because the legs is just lacking. Not been doing the very heavy compounds. Does some deadlifts and shits, but not heavy. But so I meet him, and we hang out in the outdoor gym for a long time. We play with some children that come there and see these jacked men. We jump in. Everyone is staring. This is Chad life. I've never lived the Chad life before, but actually am. It's symbolic. In the year I turned 30, there was a woman I met outside my house that said that when she saw me 1 year ago, I was a boy and now I'm a man. It's like, I am actually becoming a man the year I'm turning 30. It's amazing. How does sauna work, bro? Tarzan in the making says. Well, there are many different saunas. So forgive me if like the words, I don't really have the words in English to go through all different kinds of saunas. But this one, the concept is that you heat the room up, right, in one way or another, and you sit in there and sweat. And sweating is good for us. When we sweat, whether it's from the heat or exercise, we detox in many ways. It's like the best skin routine, apart from some nutrition like vitamin A and stuff, collagen, is to sweat consistently. So the sauna helps with that, and you can kind of see it as a low intensity cardio workout because you're all passive. You're sweating as if you're doing a super intense cardio workout, but you're just sitting still. So it's actually like low intensity. You will get a slightly elevated heart rate, and that burns slightly more calories. It's not a big calorie burner, but yeah, and it also relaxes you. It's anti-inflammatory. Just tense muscles will loosen up a bit, and yeah, it's just a great recovery thing. In your routine, it's best to have post-workout rather than pre, because it could exhaust you a little bit if you went too hard with it and take away from your performance. Post, you want to hit this elevated protein synthesis from the training and elevated growth hormone that the sauna actually does too. You want that to intersect. So post-workout sauna is great. Yeah, it just is. That's a sauna. Can you please like the stream if you haven't already? I do cold showers always, by the way, with the sauna. Like I vary the intensity, the balance between the cold and the hot, depending on what I need. Sometimes I more use the sauna to heat myself up in between longer cold showers, and sometimes I just go out in the cold showers for the minimum to be able to go in quickly again. Wow, that seems so cool. Really want to try it out. Yeah, it's funny, because in Sweden, it's like if you haven't tried the sauna, it's crazy. Like it's one thing if you don't do it on the regular, but if you haven't tried it, that's just like what, what? Because it's available everywhere. And in Finland, it's even more intense. Like even an apartment like mine here, the neighborhood and everything is amazing, but it's very expensive to live here. And so my apartment is a one-room apartment at 31 square meters. And what was my point with that? What were we talking about before? I'm so tired. I can lose my kind of red line like this. We're talking about the sauna. Yeah, that's right. You see, I can find it. I can backtrack and find it. In Finland, an apartment like that would have its own little sauna. Yeah, it just would. Because yeah, it's even more of a thing there. But in Sweden, still, like a gym without the sauna is a fucking shit gym, and like a swimming pool or like what do you say? Like a place you go to swim inside or play with kids, guys, can you keep it coming? Tarzan is here talking to me. That's nice. But it's very difficult for me in my current state. Even for me with a big mouth, it's difficult to just keep it going. Let me tell. Well, I hung out with this guy in the outdoor gym by the sea. It was or sea, lake. Why the water? I guess I'm thinking. So awesome, I am building the Solar Knight army. Some are my coaching clients, some are just people that interact with me online, but some are even people I interact with in real life. This guy, he's like, when we're there, we're definitely that I'm top one jacked and he's top two, in the whole that area where we're at. You see some, people that are fit that lift, but it's cool. The Solar Knights are taking over. Yesterday, I had another little Solar Knight here. He's like, he's ripped, but skinnier, much skinnier. He must weigh like 65 kilos now or something, 67 maybe. No, but I always have someone. This is my office. Do you understand that, guys? I record videos. I have lives. I have my client calls here. I have meetings with other solar knights here. I because so no one else is claiming it. Other people are here. I try to when I see that there's a lot of people here in the gym. I don't. I don't do stuff like this. I try to because it is not literally mine. But why, when there's no one else around, why wouldn't I use the access I have to this, right? So yeah, it's quite amazing. My office is out in the sun, in the neighborhood. Interacting with all the people. Hung out with an Uzbekistani guy here, talking to people in the neighborhood, getting to know more people in the shops, the local shops. I ask them questions about their business and stuff. I'm just getting to know. I'm like getting to have an influence on every little thing around me here. Yeah, thanks for 3 likes, guys. Yeah, if you have anything more, Tarzan is the only one. Oh, 5 people all of a sudden. Hello and welcome, guys. Having a post sauna stream. I'm hanging out here in my kingdom, my office, in the evening for once. And so please ask questions. Tarzan in the making. Yeah, I don't know what FR is. I love park plus a gym. Yeah, I just agree, Tarzan. Yeah, it's nice hanging out here with all the bros, all the kings. Thanks for the 4 likes, guys. Randy, no last name. Hi to you. Hi, Randy, no last name. Mm. Do you know that that's the thing? I wouldn't ban anyone from the channel for being anonymous or anything, but it is annoying to me. Not when someone is as if some for real. It meant FR. Okay, thanks, man. No, but if some a lot of people are anonymous by just not interacting anything, not just not commenting, just not chatting. Um, but when people are anonymous and give like critique on you, or talk about their routine as if they know what they're talking about, because I can't know that you know what you're talking about if I can't see also what you look like. A lot of people they're great with their words, and that's what I've learned. I am great with my words, but I've learned that I have to be equally as great in my actions, or else it's no good. If I just talk a bunch of shit, but I am nothing, that's not gonna do anything. So just a little take without putting you down, Randy, no last name. This is the choice you've made now, to say anonymous and have no last name. But I'm just saying there are certain things you just can't get credit for when you're anonymous, unfortunately. That's level. That's my view, nuanced view. I don't want to ban or forbid people from being anonymous. It's just that I want to let you know it would be better if you weren't. That's kind of it. Um, yeah, guys, we're 4 guys here. Well, what are we supposed to talk about? Um, I'm pretty much out, out of Steam to just keep Steam rolling. No, but what did I do more? I guess I came back. I came back and I listened to some voice messages here, walking around in the sun again, shirtless and bare feet as much as possible. Um, you become more and more of a fucking jungle man. You become Tarzan. You say your name is Tarzan in the making. I actually said today to this guy, Edvard, that I was hanging out with by this lake, that you become more and more like a Tarzan. Actually, now that I say, that's kind of funny. Tarzan in the making. Yeah, before I would listen to gym advice from a nerd who never exercised. Appearance is important. Yeah, look, bro, the appearance is, as long as you deem that they are natural, they're not on steroids and stuff, then it's literally an expression of the lifestyle, the things they do, So then you should listen to them. Then there are always these individual tweaks, of course, but you can take their message. Niekias Visagalis, Theo, remember me? Yeah, I do remember you. So after a month of my keto OMAD, I fell off the wagon with chips, pizza, vodka, a confession. And I can't get myself back together for a week now. Can you give me some inspiration? You fucking little loser. Why did you do that? Why the fuck did you do that? Like we were on track with everything. Why did you have to go ruining it with all that shit? You know it's shit for you. You know exactly what it is. In the moment, it's like, oh, I'm the vodka, I'm feeling good. Oh, it tastes good in my, oh, the chips, nom, 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 nom. But then you just feel bad again, and you did not come closer to your goals. In fact, you came further from them. You came further from them. And what do you have to show for it? Well, at least I felt nice in the moment from the vodka. Well, at least the chips tasted nice in my mouth. The chips that are now here, that now are this fucking fat on my belly, and these yeah, the fucking belly and tits that I get from the alcohol as well, because my testosterone goes through the ground. It's like what you have to do is to stop fucking doing those things. Do you understand? Um, yeah, just stop. Just stop. Make micro. You have to rise up again. You have to try again. You failed. You failed. Or you're gonna let it be. Your decisions. Your decisions leads the path forward. You have to stack enough wins, more wins than losses, and then if there are more wins for long enough, then there doesn't matter if there are losses like that. Why did you let it escalate? Why did you? Why couldn't it just be one night of vodka and chips and be like, fuck, no, no, that's not for me. Let's do the right thing again. Then it's nothing. If that happened once, then it's nothing. Start over, Nikias, and maybe consider hiring me as a coach. Maybe consider going in the Solar Night Academy. If you go to most of my regular videos that are in streams, you'll find my email and my Instagram in the description, and you can reach out. And maybe you should consider coaching if you aren't able to keep yourself accountable. It's your inner coach. I've built the strongest inner coach ever. That's why I don't really need a coach. Like, it's not that I don't need other people and input and support and advice and that, but for the most part with my routine, I'm never gonna just stop training and eating crap just because. Yeah, why? Why would I even do that? I don't even see it as a possibility. But a lot of people, they are not there yet. And that's when having my mind to interact with yours when yours is failing, that will help you. That is what my coaching is. Um, yeah. 6 people, please like. Um, Tarzan in the making. It feels good in the moment, but in the long run, it's bad. Yeah, exactly. What my whole rant. You took my rant and boiled it down to very, it's a thing. God, when you ask God for something, He will give you something that looks like the opposite first, and you're like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? But then if you just go with it, flow with it, then you get rewarded in the end. And Satan is the opposite. He's like, don't you wanna eat this? It would be good. Don't you wanna fuck this lady? Even though you said you're gonna wait to marriage. Don't you wanna blah blah blah? And then you do, and it's pleasurable in the moment. And then afterwards, it's just like, no, he took something away from you there, or added some fucking shit with you, like the body fat. You just have to walk around with this shit on you now. It's such fuck. I've never been fat enough, but it's such a fucking. How can you just be like that? Walk around fat as fuck. Like I've been many pathetic things, but fat is not one of them. I've been skinny fat, but not that like oh. Oh, I'm tired, you guys. Carmen Rodriguez, good to see you. It's been a while. It's difficult for you to get back on a regular sleep schedule after vacation. I got something here. Ah, nice photo from my lady. Let's see. Is it difficult for you to get back on a regular sleep schedule after vacation? No, quite the opposite. Like when I came home first, I went a little into overdrive with my high state. My sympathetic nervous system, I let it overactivate. That's my demon, that I can get a very strong response. But I can channel it and be very productive. But I also can get issues sleeping. But I've been good this week. I've been pulling the brakes on myself and been able to rest enough. So I've still had a super productive week, getting so much work done. New client, new soldier in the Solar Night Academy. All my men, so I'm very happy. And I've actually, so what I'd say is the sleep I could always make it better, but it's not been bad at all. In fact, tonight I slept almost 10 hours because I felt sleepy at 6 yesterday. So I just went with it, flowed with it, and went to bed. I knew I was gonna wake up like almost on the same day again, so I woke up at 12. And then I knew I had to be awake for a couple of hours, so I had the chance to go back to sleep. And then I went back to sleep and woke up again at like 5:30. So in total, like almost 10 hours. I felt so much better from that, so much better. Um, Niekas. Uh, Tarzan in the making first. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, it makes so much sense. God makes you go through the battles, but Satan makes you jump into the addictions and stuff. Yep, yep. God, you always, if you show yourself worthy, and showing yourself worthy is going through whatever is necessary, whatever the path looks like, that you just have to keep on struggling by on. If you walk it for long enough, you always end up at that goal. And you can be rewarded even more if you keep the path is never ending. The golden path, the exact average between darkness and light. That's the path I'm trying to walk on now, guys. And that I'm inviting y'all in on. Of course, it's not all about me, but it's my channel and my message to you. So Niekas Vissagalis. Thank you to you and the kiss. Yeah, I met with someone who I always used to drink with and planned on just having a few drinks with, but it escalated, and then the slacks came in. I'm a girl, by the way. Yeah, I just noticed. Right at the kiss, I noticed. Thank you for giving me a kiss. I really appreciate it. Female validation is always great. I've noticed that you can do without the lust part if you just get the validation. If you just are kind and nice and helpful and alpha to women. Please like 7 people who are watching. We are 4 likes, 9 people. Please like. If you're just kind and nice and don't try to get anything out of a woman. You just appreciate her for being a woman and guide her and help her. She is very, yeah, she can just validate you back for that, and that's a very good feeling. Because, helping men, I like that too, but it's just different. It's just a different thing with women and men always. You appreciate it in different ways. Not necessarily that one is better or worse. It's just that it's different. Oh wow! I'll tell another woman. Hola, ciao, 54. Yes, very true. Thanks. I'm loving it that some women can take it. My message. I love women. I want the best for women so genuinely. I understand women through some things that I've been through in my life, and the women around me in my life. I understand women very, very well, and I just love. Once I had the ego love for women, I just wanted sex from them. That's my old self now. 3-year celibacy I celebrated on August 1st here, and yeah, it's just amazing. I love being the big brother that I am to most of my coaching clients, but I have some female clients too. I love being the big brother to the woman too, the big brother. Or it's funny. I've noticed depending on where someone is at in their life, it depends on, do I feel like the little brother here or the big brother, or am I in fact a dad here? I'm obviously never a sister or daughter or anything, but yeah. And I have one guy that I feel is my big brother, my mentor, my Jesus, Optihon. And Niekas, if I say your name correctly, by the way, you can let me know if it's different. But I appreciate your kick in the butt, she says. So yeah, I'm happy to kick you in the butt, little lady. Hola Chow says, heart, and I love your sincerity and advice. Congrats to you. And the little praying thing. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Hola Chow. Hola Chow. Hola Chow. Well, now, I mean, amen, amen. Your pronunciation is very good, actually. Wow. I just guess, of course. I identify sort of what language it is and do my best try. That's what you gotta do. Gotta do. And we're in the outside gym. Should we do something here? Just because we're here. I don't have my little, tripod, but I can always put it somewhere. Is there anything? Do you have any training-related questions or anything like that? Because I talk about a whole lot about all the inspirational stuff that are recently more clear to me and stuff, but all the nutrition and training and shit is still there, of course. So, Tarzan in the making. I love your accent. Haha. Yeah, I do enough of an effort to, not exaggerate my accent and actually try to speak the language. But the things that are too much of an effort for me, that I am very aware of certain things in my accent, but I just don't do anything about it. Like, as long as you understand me, right? What does it matter, right? You know, that's the thing. If you want to understand each other, you can. It's like the Uzbekistanian guy that I saw beasting out pull-ups there, and I just had to say something. Turns out he doesn't know all that much Swedish. He's been traveling many different countries, living there for like 1 year and learning. I mean, he still knew enough Swedish for us to do body language and hang out for 2 hours and have deep, meaningful, fun conversations and training together, taking turns doing pull-ups here. Yeah, guys, life is so fun when you're not just a player, single player game. When you actually play, you level up your character to extreme levels, but then it's more fun to take it out and interact and play with other characters in the game. That's the thing. Um, thing is, I've done most of my training work here. What would I want to be doing more? Should we do one dead hang? I can do a challenge to myself. The thing is, I want to preface with that the grip, the bar here is very slippery, so it's not only a matter of my grip strength here. Just so you know, it's unfortunate, when, it's not because your grip is failing really, it's like the thing you're gripping is failing you. But I'll do it. Stretch out my body once with one long dead hang, and I'm just gonna have to grab a new grip. Keep some questions coming in the meantime, because I'm gonna be hanging here for probably at least 1 minute, Stretch me out. Let's go, do it. Hola, ciao. I've lost about 30 pounds in the last year. I've been pushing myself, and I've been hiking and jogging and doing about 4 to 8 miles every other day. Sounds good. What's your diet like? Doing any fasting? What happened with the chat? Huh. I'm doing about 4 to 8 miles every other day, hiking and jogging. It's great, but you should. What does your weight training look like? What does your diet look like? What does your fasting look like? You're out hiking and jogging, so the sunlight seems to be covered. I hope you get enough sleep too. Remember, guys, these live streams are like strangers who don't know me. A consultation like this costs $150. Remember, first of all, remember that you can send a super chat to show support for me. Entirely optional. You're supporting me just by talking in the chat too, so we can talk. But just remind you that that option is there. And I want to remind you of the value you are actually getting here. Not that I need any validation for it really now when I say it. I've already gotten that from you. It's more like, make sure you use this time well when I'm actually here. I'm here now to answer questions now, not after the stream is over. Then some people can have use for it, but they couldn't get their specific questions, right? Gonna drive to the gym now. We'll keep listening. Thanks, Randy. Um, Carmen Rodriguez. Do you think it's possible to build muscle at home and learn things through YouTube, or would a coach trainer be more beneficial? Well, since you've been following me for quite a bit and you asked some questions like this, I think you should consider trying a coach, and why not me? I've just talked here about how much I like guiding women through this process too. I could, I know that you can make the results in your situation. It's just a matter of opti. And this is what I do. I can find the solutions. I know what the person needs. Why ask about enough about their environment? What about your environment can you change? Can you get equipment? Can you get this, and that? Now we're building a program to build you into fucking Amazon, with me by your side, you will reach your goals. So that's the thing with the coaching. I'm sure you could do it on your own eventually, Carmen, but with me by your side, you'd be able to do it so much faster. That's the whole point with a coach. It's still you who do the work in the end, right? I can't lift the weight for you, but I can tell you everything is to make sure that happens in the right way. Do you understand? Hola, ciao. I've also changed my diet and I've been fasting. I think fasting, I guess for you saying faring, but fasting is key to the weight loss. Yeah, absolutely. But you should definitely have some weight training in your regimen too. Building some muscle will give you that nice butt and X shape to your body, that you're looking for as a woman. You will not get bulky, and it will also help you, aid you in your fat loss, because it will raise your resting metabolic rate. You burn more fat as you sleep. So all the women should lift the weights. I want to make you women that I work with, that either I work with directly as a coaching client or just you follow me. I want you to be fucking Amazons. Like, let me know what kind of videos you want for me. I'll do the videos. I do the videos for you girls. If you ask me, I can't, because I can't, as a man, I can't fully understand what you would want from me. Like, I can guess, but help me. And there are certain things with a whole holistic puzzle that I'm just not, like fucking periods, it's a thing, and the hormonal, the whole menstrual cycle. I don't know too much about it, and even if I read the words at some points about it, I don't have the experience of being a woman like that. So that I will admit that I'm lacking, that you would have to take responsibility for on your own if you work with me. But all the other stuff, your diet, your training, your fasting, your other like health routines with just general exercise and movements, your relationships with men, that's when I could do most for you, like on the relationships area. But yeah, I know. No matter, let me know if you're not gonna hire me. Please let me know what videos are you looking for from me. If you want like the Theo's advice to women kind of video, what would that be about? In regards to whatever, relationships or training, like whatever. Yeah, okay. Tarzan and making. If there is zero possibility of you going to the gym, yeah, you can do it at home, and coach is better than YouTube because you can ask anything to them. Carmen Rodriguez. Yeah, that's the whole point. The guys I'm working with now, I love my job. It's not a job. It's just a job in the sense that even if it's fun, it takes energy to some extent still. But I love. It's like I have a bunch of little bros that I'm just guiding on the same path as me. That it's like they are on the same path already. I'm like over here and be like, come here, son, walk this path, and we're just good bros. All my clients, I'm gonna be friends. I'm gonna have some kind of relationship even when they are not paying clients anymore, for sure. My little solar princess in my solar kingdom, the solar academy, solar night academy. Let's see. I would 100% send a $10 super chat or something, but I don't have a credit card. Well, can someone help Tarzan here and send a $10 super chat in his place? Because he seems to have a problem with it. Hola, ciao. I'm taking minerals and nutrients, and I've been eating a lot of meat. Great. However, I eat twice a day with intermittent fasting. Well, similar to me, I eat 2 to 3 times right now. I have to try to eat more. It's like I'm so active, my metabolism is crazy. I slamming 4,000 calories. I'm just pouring oil and shit on my food to make it more calorie dense, and still I'm so fucking ripped, you guys. It's sick. Uh, I've never been like this before. I weigh 81 kilos. I've never been this muscular and ripped. This body composition at 81. Um, uh, uh, um, Hola, ciao. I haven't done weight training. I know that's my next step. Yeah, great. Yeah. See, I can hear from the little things I've heard from you right now. You are on the path. You are smart. You have figured out most things, and you know exactly what's the right dose for you right now. So that's great. You've come very far. You come very far. So you're aware about the weights. Great. Um, and look, this person, Ola Chow, she could now, like, you know what, the weights, I think Theo could really help me there. And by the way, he could also help me a little bit with the other stuff, but the training. And that would be a little shortcut, but then she could also be like, no, I got it. I know I got this on my own, but I'll be happy to use some of Theo's videos for inspiration. You gotta understand what's good for you, or like, is it worth it, the investment? Someone sent a super chat, it looks like. Niekas Visagas. Here, Smiley. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate that. I would love it if I could see these lives as a, income stream. That if I have like a daily live, if I could expect to get like a minimum amount for that, while just having fun and helping you guys out, that would be beautiful. Oh, do we have another one? Randy No last name, $10. Thank you, bro. Wow, I appreciate this, you guys. Wow, lots of love on the channel lately. Loving it. Loving it, you guys. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. Now I'm almost taking it for granted, but there was once when I was afraid of expressing myself and showing myself to the world. Since I was 12, I wanted a YouTube channel. I actually had one then, but I just put out troll videos. Remember this one troll video I put out about Diablo 2 got like 50k views. No video on this channel yet has that many views. Some have like 10k, but yeah, I was afraid of I knew I had a message to the world that was useful, but I was so afraid from my trauma. Long story short, the point there is, now I'm the one here getting the super chat instead of sitting being envious of the person, like, wow, that's so beautiful, just doing what you love, and the people that want to support you, and you can just kind of count on this, that not everyone even has to pay, just the ones that can pay, they do, and you have this mutual relationship. You're both. It's like I say, we uplift each other. I give what I have to give, and you give what you have to give. Ask and you shall receive. Absolutely, it's a lesson I've learned this year. I've learned to ask for help a lot more. I've had this mentality. I need to be able to do it on my own, and it's like, because I can do so many things on my own. Like, just look at me, what I built here. But it's okay that I need stuff, and I've noticed. Almost no one turns me down when I actually ask for what I need. So, yeah. Oh, wow. Hola, ciao. $20 or $19.99. God bless you, Theo. You have so much wisdom. Well, I truly appreciate that. Thank you for seeing it and being able to receive it. It's not to everyone. Let me know, you guys. On this channel, we see most of the light, right? In my life, you know how many that turn to hate, too. Like, most people now, I gotta say, when you are super top high, ultra peak state, so deep in contact, tapping into the universe, people do just love you for the most part, but some, when they misunderstand what you stand for, they just hate you. When they think you are the opposite of what you are. Guys, I truly appreciate this stream. I'm glad I did it. I'm gonna do more. I guess a lot of you, can you tell me where you're from, everyone in the chat? So I know some time zones that I can have in consideration. Because for me, this is like the latest almost I want to have a stream. Because I go to bed at like 8 p.m. most evenings, and I guess it's past that now. It is 8 now. So I will be up talking to my girl for a little bit probably. But then I'll go right to sleep at 9 or something. But I'll keep the stream going for an hour, you guys. Like 20 more minutes for sure. Because you're giving me here, and I want to give back. I want to stay on with you, of course. Los Angeles, so that's 9 hours, I think. You're from Los Angeles. I have had clients in Los Angeles. It's 11, or is it 11 a.m. in Los Angeles now? Can the chat? The chat is a little buggy for me. Sometimes I can't scroll up in it really. Come on. Come on, chat. Ah, there we go. 11 a.m. Yeah, right. That's what Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Living in Florida. Portugal. But that's kind of my time zone, I think. Or Spain. Might be 1 hour. No, it's 1 hour difference. Yeah, you're 1 hour behind me. That's right. That's right. I have a guy, one King Conan. I have in Barcelona, representing in Barcelona. Um, it's funny. I have an army all over the world, you guys. I have a bunch here in my immediate surrounding now, little princess, but not princess, prince in plural. You know. I don't have any like females that come and train here with me yet. Like I guess older women, but you know, like guys my age, kind of. I don't have women my age coming training here yet. Um, Lots of love, lots of heart. Let's see, have I missed something? Yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you all the guys for the super chats and input here. Like if you haven't. Hola, ciao. How old are you, Theo? If you don't mind me asking. I am 29. I'm 30 in December. Uh, Niekas Visagalis. I would absolutely love a video dedicated to women about diet, training, and especially relationships. It sounds like you have a lot to say about relationships. I sure do. But I would love to, I want you to understand that I know exactly what you women need to get fucking hot bodies, nice fucking asses and little tiny waists. I know how to make this happen. Let me tell you, squats, deadlifts, and hip thrusts in different variations, hip hinges and squat patterns, plus hip thrusting patterns. That's for the lower body. To make the hip waist seam appear smaller, you of course can't have too much fat, but it's not all that much about training the abdominal muscles. The core you'll work if you do these compound exercises that I suggest to you. But if you get a wide back, build some lats, some nice shoulders, that's gonna give that hourglass illusion, but it's not an illusion, that's literally the shape. You've got it now. That's what you're gonna get. Yeah, I know how to build fucking hot women, and I'm longing for. I have some disciples now, some guys. People ask me to show results of clients, but to be honest, most clients I've had have just not been able to reach great results before. Like great, yeah, they have. I mean, I'm sorry, I shouldn't put it like that, but the ones that are so visual that people really see and realize, because I know when someone that is quite fat loses like 20 pounds, I know the work it took for them sometimes, but it's not a huge visual change. But now I have some guys that I think are gonna get fucking jacked. I think they're gonna do what I did, only better, because now I'm here to tell them don't do these mistakes that I did. But so I'm looking for, when I get a woman, preferably that my ideal woman client would be like 25 and not afraid of just trusting me that I am just a fucking guy that wants to help her and wants her best. I don't secretly want to get laid with her, because that's what a lot of all you ladies think. The guy, he really wants sex to me. He tries to come off as he doesn't, but he wants that from me. A lot of you think that. I understand why, because a lot of nice guys trademarks have treated you exactly that way. They try to be nice for you. They never make a move, never let you know that they're interested in that way, and then they fucking get mad at you for rejecting them. Poor nice guy. He's always nice, doesn't get the girl. He doesn't fucking deserve the girl, doesn't go for it. He wants her to make the move. And yeah, he's a little bitch, basically. But you see, from that little rant, you should understand that I understand what your bodies need, but I also understand what you need as a woman, Yeah, more specific what you want about that's just a general little rant that came out of me now. But yeah, you should hire me if you're interested. I would just love to coach. I said 25 would be perfect. Like I would love to, coach someone that's 5 years older than me or my age too. But when I just visualize it. I can see, I know I will get a female prodigy, just like I have one of my closest disciples now. I'll name him out loud, Ethan, Drury Boy. I'll highlight his channel. He has a YouTube channel as well. He did everything I asked of him, and it's just when I saw his notes, the way he wrote down his program, it was like it was a little mini me. It was like as if it was me, like 4 years ago. I was looking at. I know I'm gonna get to be involved in the same way with a female too. It's just gonna have to find me first. That's the thing. The woman always finds the alpha first. That's the thing. Let's see here. Tarzan in the making. Your channel feels so natural and human. You are a gem. I'll leave now because I need to edit my Insta reel. See you later, Theo, and you guys. Have a great week. Well, thanks, Tarzan. Appreciate you. Portugal. Awesome. Thanks for sticking around and asking the questions and stuff. I'll just scroll up, see if I missed something. Can you do weight training without having weights? I'm sorry if it's a silly question. It's not a silly question. You can do calisthenics. You can do whatever. Whatever you want. Push-ups. You can train your legs. It's weight training. It's resistance training. You know, like I'm training like weight training. Just if I do this now, I'm doing a squat. You know, you can find body weight exercises, and then you can into your routine, whatever you start doing. If you can do little push-ups on your knees and do little squat variations and stuff, as you watch more content, my content and other content, you will be able to, okay, if I got a kettlebell, like a 20 kilo kettlebell, I'll be able to train my hamstrings and my butt, you know, a bit better, stuff like this. You'll gradually add on stuff. That's what we do. We do mini optimizations. We're aware, we're analyzing our process, and we add on stuff to our routine. See if I missed something else up there. I can't do cardio fine when fasting, but don't recover well if I lift while fasting. Yeah, you shouldn't lift while fasting, preferably. Yeah, I got everything up there. I'm sorry that I had my thumb in the camera. I first heard you, Hola Ciao 54. I first heard you at JLP, but I no longer follow him. That's how I came across your channel. First time interacted, but I've seen your videos before. The cold shower one was impactful. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, JLP, the thing is, I love Jesse still. I'm actually going to try, if you can, I'm going to ask my audience to reach out to Jesse and suggest that he has me on for an interview. Because it's difficult for me to catch his attention again. But, you know, because when I was in the fallen state again, in a low state, I fell back, you know. I had shame. I wouldn't want to talk to Jesse then. There were a lot of people I didn't want to talk about in the low state. But anyway, I've come further along now. I've noticed, even though I haven't watched Jesse, like 10 people now, 7 likes, please likes. Even though I haven't watched Jesse in years, I started talking like him more. Now when I had my recent, very fast spiritual growth, I'm saying things like, you gotta trust in it. I just hear that come out of me. And I'm like, that's fucking Jesse speak. But trust in, do you believe in the Bible? You know, all that stuff. And I said stuff on my stream all the time that when I'm going to do the heavy rep, I'm like, it will work if I'm aware in the Bible. You know, I emphasize certain words. It's like, and I realize it's like code in programming. When we write software, there's a lot of inputs that are like, you know, that are like if, and, or, when, if, but, you know. So it's kind of cool. Finding out the code to our existence, you guys. Let's see. CG Mark, someone new here. What's up? Stomach vacuums too. Well, they're okay, but they're not super important, I wouldn't say. Not the main thing I would focus on. Even for a woman, maybe for a woman, actually. If it's for a woman, you mean specifically now. You're right. That might be a point. I realized that another thing, like a blind spot for me. I know women who have given birth, they could have, you know, the pelvic floor muscles, maybe need to retrain them. You know, that stuff I don't really know about, but it can't be too complicated, I feel like. It's like any other muscles, right? Do I look 30, you guys? I'm 29 and a half. A little more than 29 and a half. Nekas visa, guys. Miss my country. Lithuania. Bayraktar. Cool. Doesn't surprise me. You guys are probably more traditional than the typical Swede. CG Mark increases thoughts on sauna meditation. I'm thinking it enhances, and then you didn't say anything more. Uh, but yeah, I did it just now. I very often meditate in the sauna. I have different approaches to the sauna. Sometimes I sauna with a bro. Sometimes we have a intense conversation. Sometimes we're just kind of meditating next to each other. Sometimes when I'm by myself, it depends on the purpose with my sauna, kind of. Sometimes I have something like music or some podcast. I'm gonna have to go off. It's not. I can't go the full hour because I have 5% battery now. I see. But yeah, sometimes I will bring entertainment, music or something. But sometimes I will literally just sit there and pray or meditate. And so that I kind of did that mini session now before. Um, but all right, guys, I'll see if there's anything more. My screen turned very dark all of a sudden because of this bad battery. But I guess I handle everything in the chat. So thank you for this stream, you guys. You're encouraging me to make more of them at this time. Definitely cool squad in the chat. Very much appreciate the super chats. The support. It was a decent hourly rate if you compare it to many jobs that I just got from this stream. $40 or so in 50 minutes. Decent pay. Yeah, well, thanks for this time, you guys, and I will see you later on another stream. Thank you, and see you later, Nick. Yes, for sure. Bye.